Have you ever trusted someone with your home, only to have them turn it against you? I'm Ethan, a freelance writer who bought a secluded mountain cabin in Colorado to escape the city grind. It was my sanctuary pine walls, a crackling fireplace, and views of snow-dusted peaks. Last year, I let Karen, a distant cousin, stay there temporarily. She'd lost her job and needed a place to get back on her feet. I thought I was helping family. Little did I know, she'd try to claim my cabin as her own. Karen arrived in spring, her SUV packed with boxes. She seemed grateful, promising to pay rent once she found work. I trusted her, handed over the keys, and returned to my city apartment, checking in occasionally. Months passed. Karen sent vague updates, loving the cabin, or job hunting's tough. I noticed small changes during my visits, her furniture rearranged. My books boxed up. Felt off, but I brushed it aside. She was family, right? By summer, things got weird. Karen stopped replying to texts. When I called, she'd dodge questions about her plans to move out. I'm still figuring things out, she'd say, her tone sharp. I started hearing from neighbors about that woman, acting like she owned the place, parking her car across 2 spaces, yelling at hikers for trespassing near my property. Then, a bombshell. My neighbor, Tom, a retired park ranger, texted me. Ethan, Karen's telling people the cabin's hers. Says she's got a lease. A lease? I'd never signed anything. The twist came when Tom revealed he'd overheard Karen bragging at the local bar about flipping my cabin for profit. She'd forged a lease, claiming I'd rented it to her for 5 years. Worse, she'd been subletting rooms to strangers, pocketing cash while trashing my home. I drove up that weekend, heart pounding. The cabin looked different, curtains replaced, my porch cluttered with her junk. Karen greeted me with a smirk. What are you doing here, Ethan? This is my place now. Fury surged. I demanded she leave. She waived her fake lease, saying she'd sue for ownership under squatters' rights. I was stunned. She'd lived there less than a year, but her audacity was unreal. She'd even changed the locks. I called a lawyer, who warned me squatter laws could complicate things if she fought dirty. That night, I stayed at Tom's, plotting my next move. Karen's arrogance lit a fire in me. This was my home and I'd fight for it. The showdown came fast. I hired a private investigator who uncovered Karen's history of scams, evictions, forged documents, even a fake identity in another state. Armed with this, I confronted her with my lawyer and a sheriff. Karen's face drained of color as the sheriff served her an eviction notice. She screamed, "You can't do this. I've invested in this place." Invested? She'd wrecked my hardwood floors and let her tenants carve initials into my walls. The sheriff wasn't swayed. He gave her 48 hours to pack. But Karen didn't go quietly. She trashed the cabin, smashed dishes, ripped curtains, even poured paint on the porch. Neighbors watched, recording everything. Tom's wife, Linda, a quiet woman who'd always stayed out of drama, stepped in with a game changer. She'd kept a log of Karen's antics, dates, times, even photos of the damage. That log became gold in court. Karen tried to countersue, claiming I'd abandoned the property. The judge laughed her out. With her scam exposed and evidence stacked against her, Karen faced fines and a criminal charge for fraud. By winter, the cabin was mine again. I spent weeks repairing the damage, but the peace returned. Karen, last I heard, she was couch surfing, her reputation in tatters. The neighbors threw a barbecue to celebrate her exit, and Tom handed me a beer, saying, "Justice tastes good." I learned a hard lesson. Trust is precious, and some people will exploit it to the hilt. My cabin's my sanctuary again, but I'll never let family or anyone stay without a contract. What do you think? Was I too harsh? Or did Karen get what she deserved? Share your thoughts below.